First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Love going to throw right away. Escaping the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's brought down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Goff. This is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now it's gone. Touchdown! Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Love looking to throw it. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. He will bring it back.
You get me? Huh? So you can hear me? Oh, send it again. I had to belt a few niggas right quick just to let niggas know where they stand at. Why y'all ain't let me know about that Bengals nigga, bro? Yo. Yesterday?
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field,
we got,
which first opened back in 2002.
Stuff yesterday. Today, nobody. Well, I ain't went look either, but nobody brought me nothing though.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
All right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now movement here right away. Sign of things to come with this crowd.
Yeah, I had my fucking job called me, asked me about shit. Fuck, nigga, I'm not at work. Huh? Gibson. Let me see. Yeah, you was in the stream when I was playing, no boy. No, I wasn't. I had that shit on the on the game. I wasn't even looking at the chat. What was going on? Oh. That niggas was out here taking me for a fucking poop putt. Come on. That Bengals nigga was just talk too spicy for him not to be good, like, at all.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Bro, I'm like, bro, this nigga not going. I said, what the fuck is bro on? Nigga come in the chat while I'm playing Jets. Talking about
the false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Well, bam. I'm like, oh damn. That's how you really feel?
Right,
I ain't know we had no smoke.
Rodgers.
And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be taken down.
I made it a point to not run one RPO against him. I'm saying, I ain't run one RPO against boy. That shit so, yeah, that shit so easy to bag though, like. Oh yeah. Yeah, that shit, yeah. Hey, a fake off it? Hey, if a nigga got a fake off it, he got it. But I feel like I know how to bag that shit. I feel like. Let me see. Yeah, all right, I'm ready. My shit was tripping.
Across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Don't try to give me my shit now. I took it from you. And you talking about everybody running nobody running 2-3-7 but me, you and Russ. Niggas running. You said niggas running 2-3. Oh, okay. I was.
Rodgers gonna throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down, went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
It was to the tight end.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Got
a man, that's Lazard. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. throw for it on fourth. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30.
I don't know why you say that.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard.
As soon as that slide cornerback moves, it looks like not something, not a hook.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Open man here is Conklin.
Oh, man, let me just fall in there, man.
Down at the 1. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Would have fell 30 million yards.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
You were streaking it down, Red?
From a yard out. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Why the fuck did you lose to the
extra point? And that makes the score.
You be giving niggas fits and you be losing to the bums, bro. What's going on, man? I think you just probably don't give a fuck right now. Or the niggas that's playing the games is real Madden players. The niggas not gonna be playing Madden all the way
touchdown at Zerline.
Me.
Kick it away.
So the niggas that's on right now is the niggas that really play. Cause when I was a fucking bronze, they gave me like 10 top 100 niggas.
Belted at the end of that one.
Matchmaking. Y'all giving me super niggas. You play Commanders? What do you run? What do you run on defense? You don't remember? That shit must be Putin. That nigga Putin. I'm like, he ain't got no blitz, like, nothing I need to be worried about.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a first and 10. Just shy of the 30.
That's why Bengals think he can talk to me how you can talk.
Start the drive.
I just know that. That nigga got a squad. That's why he talk how he talk. That nigga
second and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Near the 40 to the 39.
Talking about some running back later once I find a Rags team.
Not too many more ideal situations in second and 2.
Man, get no better.
Up a first down, they ran it and picked it up.
So from the
still though, like
now,
you got high route
first and 10.
He needs to. I can't put. I took power route master clean off of Jalen Hurts. I had something over there just for that. How the fuck? I couldn't put regular streaks on the field. Like, nigga couldn't give me a regular streak. Piss me off.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Nah, but you can't pass me, so I can put a curl on the field and stem it all the way up.
Lions who have the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
I like putting streaks on the field.
The give, right side.
And you can pass lead the fucking streaks. You can't pass lead the curls and shit. So if a nigga switch on, if I throw a fucking extended curl, it's just gonna pass lead it straight up. I ain't got no
extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril. Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
No. I throw the streaks. I have a lot of switch stick baity route concepts. So I be wanting you to switch stick on the curl, the corner routes and shit, or the wheels, just so I can have streaks wide open.
Back to throw. Gone.
Shit.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
That's me. Come on, stop it, please.
Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 22-yard scamper. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I feel like everybody in the league got a tight
extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Everybody running New Orleans playbook. What the fuck? It's in New Orleans.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
That's Philly and New
7-7
Orleans.
here as the kick's away.
I'm out of running gun.
Now out of his end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard.
I'm out of running gun just to they got a wide trips and then they got a pistol bunch, and I like pistol bunch. And they got doubles nasty. Just in case I want to get meta.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
On the street.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know
It's the shit out of me.
They both game plan for this drive, and they both got specific.
The only reason I couldn't do the just like that, I had
To
the
me,
wrong
it just
passing
comes down to
ability.
who can
Buttons is
execute
big
better
as shit.
and which side can step
The
up
wrong
and assert its
passing
will over
zone.
the other.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah, high ball. I don't never put this rock concept out there.
Throwing is Rodgers.
A short
Sweet
throw
on your
to
ass,
Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Third catch in his first half.
Gotta make you make a
This one is
decision.
first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Hey, wide open.
As he throws there
I need time, goddamn.
Part of the whistling so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
Dog with
And
that
he's
out
able
right
to
now.
get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of
Look
bounds.
at you to start trying to play a cover
A
2 to that
first
side.
catch there for Wilson
I
and a
will.
first down.
Ooh, this looks like a cool man coverage. Wilson should get loose on this shit.
Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
They'll stick with the passing game as he
That nigga knew to run clean over there, bro.
Pass out wide the hole.
And the stop here will
If I would just look at the left side of the field, I was just so running back route heavy just now. I ain't even look at nothing else. Probably had something open. I ain't give a fuck.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
This shit right. I don't want it like this. Ready?
On play action, it's Rodgers.
6'5".
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
6'5". Yeah. You had a fucking Pee-wee over there?
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Yeah.
Tyler Conklin, a 9-yard
Yeah, man, that's why I play with the, that's why I put him in the
Jets
slot.
have taken the lead. Zerline good with a
Too short.
PAT.
If it was gonna be a
And that makes
breakup
the
or it was
score
gonna be a catch, it
14-7.
wasn't gonna be a pick. For sure.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I ain't got no tall nigga like that on the Cowboys.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
But it's not. It's the 4 strong. The fact that you can't run match. That's why I run it. Match give me the most
The
problems.
Lions offense
Match and
ready
man
to
coverage
kick
give me
off
the
their
most
next
problems. But
drive.
match is especially.
Charles, we'll
aggravating.
see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now
I
because they're
just try to go
trailing.
4
Yeah,
strong.
this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
Big. This nigga just loafed that bitch in the super cover.
It's a gain of 35.
And this is how you answer a touchdown.
And that's why I don't like letting the CPU play defense. I thought they just guarded everything good.
Pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a
score. They got to switch stick everything.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to go up
top again. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I definitely thought that was an out route coming on. Come back out, like on the snag.
Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the
You threw that streak not giving a fuck? Like, you just threw that streak hoping for a face catch. That nigga is tall. Like, what was the read on that? There's no way you knew I was about to switch to go there.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions.
You gotta blow that shit up, Q.
They move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then
finally
they get the running
Clark
game
ain't playing that shit.
works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half.
He saved me so many times.
Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
I just started playing the Packers this year. I was a Ravens nigga, but everybody started playing the Ravens. I said, fuck that. I ain't got nothing for right here. How you know I got that, nigga?
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's caught inside the 30.
No. No, I got one.
The prayer is answered.
How you looked at that?
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
You put it up like 10 more yards. Like, you pick it up one time, you don't mind. It's going to hold it. You do better than the comeback route.
Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Damn, how the hell you seen that shit? You got playback on your shit.
And the lead is now 21-14. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half.
The nigga said I was setting up. How you
as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
I was counting how many times I had to stand the nigga up. You heard me counting 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. Now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I had Alexander. I wouldn't even have to worry about.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A shotgun snap for Goff.
That's the shit.
It's St. Brown. And they finally
fuck no. St. Brown on the outside? I think Alexander got the outside shade shit.
42 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on.
St. Brown's a knockout.
How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver,
I'll put him
make sure someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
That is incomplete.
And that's where you're
I gotta
counting on a
stop
receiver
playing
size
greedy
being
like
an
that.
advantage.
I almost
They
gave
were
him.
hoping he could go over the top of a smaller
That's
DB
too
and haul
greedy.
that one in. A good thought.
That's too
but that
greedy.
time it didn't work out.
Second
do
and
that.
10.
You ain't got no zigs in this bitch? Oh, it's like you ain't got no plays or no stops.
To throw is gone.
Got me.
Gets to the tight end report. And that's going to be another first.
Bro, why you
down as
ain't
the
jam that
tackle made
nigga,
at the
bro?
Jets' 15-yard line. Give him 11 yards
I tried
that
to
time
jam
and
the
a new
fuck out of
set
him.
of downs.
Reed too fucking small.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a
With
fine
them boys
job
on him, he
not
got no
hitting him
fucking-
before the ball arrived.
breathe
And I've
back
got to
there.
tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to
big
pivot
draw.
and not get free.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on
I
second
just
down.
said
They
the
hit him
most
with the draw
beautifulest
instead,
pass
pick up
coverage
nice
ever.
yardage.
Yeah,
That
because
nigga
the
got
draw,
off him.
they're thinking pass when they
His
see that
draw,
initially
I'm
defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field.
Inside
And they're
zone?
only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes, you can bypass them with a running play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Bitch.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball
I'm like,
game.
I seen that return route. I was going to snag that bitch. Like,
And we are tied at 21.
I know. I thought I had a hook playing over the middle, but that nigga.
So all square
the
here in
hook
this
and the
third
middle.
quarter as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
If I had a pat like a bad
This has been a tight
team,
game. He takes a big shot there on the return.
Detroit Lions defense like slow as hell. Let me see, man.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective.
On the safety, you're a real nigga.
It's going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Christian Watson burning this nigga, bro. That's a one-play touchdown.
Like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been
Oh
a
my
big
God.
play. But he
Oh
could
my
not pull
God,
it
that
in.
is gonna be one-play. You can press him, he's still his dog shit. I'm trying to bait you into a switch stick. I hope you do it, please.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And my old lady got the call me.
Return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Hello?
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that
I was calling
football
you, see
into
where
a
the hell you
tight
at.
spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
What you calling me for? Yeah. I hope you got the gate key. My phone finna die. You better call me to come in the gate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That fucking gate been open for like 2 days, so I don't think you need to. I don't think I need to give you a code. Yeah. Get in.
After the interception, here's Goff.
Alright, I'm about to unlock my car. Man, let me lock you right quick. I'm about to unlock my car right now. You ain't gotta call
And
me.
the Lions have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front. Now for the point after.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep it. You shouldn't be long. I'm just keep it unlocked, so you ain't gotta call me
And
and
it's
do all
good.
that to
That
unlock.
makes it a 28-21 game.
Yeah. Alright, Lay. See you.
Out is the kickoff.
All right, now,
as they
I'll
run
leave it
out
back
and
where you
send
at.
this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Don't fumble.
And they can't bring him
Go down. Go down.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Oh, that was an extended
They
fucking.
have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out
Okay, yeah,
a way
Mary
to
reads
disrupt
are
these
good.
offenses.
Like,
And typically,
them niggas, if you
one guy
like
makes a
switch
big
it off
play,
of
and
Mary,
that
you
can
just have a
change
Mary
things.
that your like zone that your
disruption on
user.
both sides
But you
right
switch
now.
off him, he gonna just get the floating back.
Here's Rodgers to throw. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
I'm thinking, damn, what the fuck was that,
Just a
nigga?
yard out of it.
You playing a cover two to that, son? I don't like that. Cover three is crazy.
Rodgers going to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Third down and 1. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of
Start with a
bounds.
flip.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Rodgers.
Bro!
Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around.
I could have sworn I knew how to block.
Back now at Ford Field. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
Huh? Out route? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers.
Ooh!
And it's going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
How the fuck did he on the hook? Is you giving me the flat?
To the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB is going to throw their
Why
vertical
he not
trash their
shooting
way,
clean
when
out?
they get back to the
I don't
huddle,
like that.
they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Gotta have this one. That's
as soon as he moves.
to Lazard.
As soon as he moves.
Corralled, but not
As soon as he
getting
moves.
inside the 35.
Swinging that bitch in there.
A new lease on
That's what I
life
like
after
about
the
cover
fourth
full
down
defense. As
conversion.
soon as
Here's
that,
1st
out
and
that
10.
corner, I'm reading that
Now
corner.
Rodgers going to shift
That
him
means I'm
around.
reading off him.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds Wilson, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Find the number somewhere.
Out of the gun, they
Oh.
run him home. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Don't tell me I'm
It'll
gonna
be
get
a loss
boxing.
of a full
It's
3
on.
yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd
the fuck I'm
touchdown of
talking
the
about.
game. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Good time.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up
Got the
and
pass
good.
needed
And
behind him, all
we've
kind
got
of
a
shit.
tie
I seen that shit
game
with
here in the
interception. I like
fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish.
Now, if you thought I was about to
fourth
pass
as the
it
kicks away.
like to the sideline, I'm trying to pass.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the computer, yeah. But you can't never trust the niggas. That was terrible. How did you get a streak?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Oh, you was looking. You can't match me if it's 3 strong, man. I don't know if it's 4 strong.
Goff
Cause
now
I would.
throw.
Yeah, if I blocked the running back. Yeah. I didn't block the running back.
You know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have.
I read off him sometimes. I put him on the flat just to see if that slot cornerback shoot out on a hard flat. Because if you shoot on a hard flat, the streak should be wide open. And if you in the hook or something, you looking for the out route. But I read the streak to out route. So if the streak ain't open, then the out route should be open. Yeah, I feel you. This might be a dumb. I should not be playing.
Here's Goff. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Sauce is fucking. Sauce is fucking. Yep.
Here's Goff.
What is that? What are you doing? Why are you doing
tied
that?
up. Less than 2 minutes to go. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
This is scary.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. It is incomplete.
So glad I switched it over there. I knew you wanted some to the left side. You've been obsessed
Jets are going
with
to
that side
get the
of the field.
football here in great field position. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era
What
of
that
football
mean?
where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just
This
tell you
really why I got
from
this.
experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
Real nasty.
It's not a guy they want to see consistently. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Hey, how we doing this? How we doing?
Rodgers wants to change the look.
I jammed that nigga tough.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard. His second
He was looking for the tight end.
Afternoon. And the Jets
Mind
have
you,
broken
DJ
this
Reed
deadlock
is
and have
5'9",
taken the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Zerline, he'll kick it away.
That's why I go manually jam niggas.
And no
you
chance to see a return on the
fuck up
dynamic
the whole
kickoff.
route. Like the
They'll
zig
move
go
this
turn
out to
into
the
a fucking
30-yard
streak.
line.
Like I pressed the nigga that was on the zig and he ran up the field like a streak. I That's why I go manually press niggas. I like that little loop, bro. Cause I ain't gotta be in no mud to mug a nigga. I ain't gotta do all that. I just gotta free use. I can do what the fuck I want.
Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Goff now to throw.
Bro!
He'll get this one to Patrick. He'll be taken down, but across midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that
so
incompletion.
So
I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap.
Oh, you
once
was funny,
in motion,
let me take that. I'll
it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off.
I do got some midget-ass corners.
Right now,
these niggas.
Because I think they're trying to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What is this? Just in case he run the wheel route, I'm going to switch stick over that on that. Take away the slants. I'm going to shade inside.
Now it's gone. This ball tipped.
It was going to be a pick 2 ways. I was going over there and catch that shit. If you, I was over there. I'm literally switching.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side.
Get that shit.
I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, here's the big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Come on,
now
me and you. We going. Come on.
Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's complete to the player. And now this is going to depend on his spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen,
just in case I
doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Rodgers throwing here.
Like he was going to wait on that edge. He knew I was going to.
Even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now Rodgers.
Hey, how did he match on me?
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Back to throw, Rodgers.
That, what are you doing?
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
I know how to block
makes
this
me
shit.
feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Yep. Okay.
to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
I'm jamming. Okay. I ain't gonna jam.
They'll look to throw.
This nigga's the greatest nigga of all time, bro.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is
You
not
play like
lost.
this,
They'll
Seahawks,
have a
that shit
chance
piss
for
me off.
one final heave to
DK
the
will
end
not
zone.
ever drop that shit.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them.
You
Now
fell
just
in
a
love
matter of
with this
laying the
little
ball
shit.
out there for him to go get it.
Just in case you run a wheel route at there.
One last throw here for Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this
GG's, man.
ballgame is
GG's. You
over.
running it back?
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball.
All right, man. GG's, man. What you had him on? Man, I was supposed to lose that game. I threw multiple books, man. I don't know how you let me win. Crazy. So you off? Done? I hope niggas ain't talking shit about me, bro. Whatever nigga in the chat feel like they could come and beat me, they know where I'm at. It's just in the way. Turn my boy up, man. You did that bad, though, bro. Why was you trying to keep face catching me? You did that bad. You kept trying to hit the out Tim Patrick shit. You know that nigga 6'12". Did that bad, bro. Yeah, that was your game. Run it again, man. One more time. One more time. Say that shit. You got a league game tonight, huh? You played it. I got Commanders. He finna beat the shit out of me. Okay. My man. I'm saying, like, ain't no nigga really flooded him but you. I run man press, but I run the defense you run, but I run it sometimes out of man. Like man coverage sometimes. Yeah. So you can't crossfire out of man. I crossfire out of man. Man, I'm out. if I got me a motherfucking Zigger all day, I can't run match our man no more. I go straight to zone drops. I put them hooks at 5, and that's when I get the pressing receivers and switch sticking. If I got a motherfucker who just wants some inverted zigs and zigs all day, I can't. Oh, seams, dude. That's how Carolina beat me, bro. Cause seams supposed to bag zigs and like inverted zigs, the return routes, bro. Puka was fucking me up on. I'm like, bro, I got a seam flat right there, bro. I'm like, how is that shit getting open, bro? But yeah, he got abilities on Puka. That's why he was fucking me up. Like, I'm like in regs. Mhm. 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 3, 2. Mhm. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta take piss. Hold up. Like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna make a friend with you. I'm like, you can't. That's already up for the year with his steady runner up though. That nigga, I traded Jordan Addison for like a third round pick. Nigga Morrell would not like that nigga did not want to come to me. Hmm. I don't care. I need route running. I don't really care about. But like Carolina told me I need. He taught me. Nah, I don't really try to throw streaks on man coverage because I know I ain't got the speed to do that. Yeah, I couldn't throw a streak. No, I didn't. I did not. And but I went up. Mhm. Man, I lost me that game, especially. But I tried to click on and wind up making my cornerback die. That really lost me the game. That fucked me clean up. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it no more. Mhm. 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 Man, tell this nigga Sim this shit, man. I'm ready to get Cowboy and Commanders ass. Be taking on Heyman.
brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that one. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
There are 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, and with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Brown to throw. Will Spotter's big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And will be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Brown to throw here on first and 10. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. One of the tight ends motions right. On a second down throw for Stroud. Whoa! And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got it. It's Schultz. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Stroud to throw here on first down. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
In the end zone and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right to the air. Here's Goff. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Dell motioning over. On first down, it's Stroud. Throws to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunately, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. passing motion right. To the air, it's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to get better on first and second down by living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Nick Robertson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Love to throw to get started. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And he'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. They get 15 on
conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, Love. As he throws, and he is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield, right?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Goff going to open up with a throw. This one caught by Patrick. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. Williams in motion. On second down, Goff. Down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He keeps it himself. And the gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let it go deep left sideline. He's in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing, Goff. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jameer Gibbs. He is in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. Now Jake Tate on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Love. Out of the clock, it's Josh Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On second down, Love. He'll be hit as he that they might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Off the play fake. Here's Love. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Offensive Hardwood. And he's going to play this one. DB's dream. Pick six for touchdown. Bateman for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Love. Fires to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to think them down because they're scared to throw another pick. In fact, I'm pretty comfortable. Marcus is going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down. Love. To the left side. In the hands of Watson. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers. We'll play action with Love. Another 57 to go in this first half. Another down, Jackson Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment. Try again. It's second and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Rolling on second down, Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Love to throw it on first down. He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second down throw for Love. That one complete to Watson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
He'll take a shot for Watson. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long job back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Oh, he doesn't pull away.
turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. Oh, some strong running, and he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Right to the air. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw is Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Williams being motion left. Goff now to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. After 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And just shutting him off there. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Well, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Well, he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Montgomery. Will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
17.
In motion left, the tight end. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta taking it in. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Throwing on second and long. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken out. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. A final shot before break here. Gone. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Tua to throw again. And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shoves him away. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that, Becky.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Tua going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That one complete to Hill. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. In motion left, Hill. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Fighting to stay upright. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
A chance for Waddle on the return.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
This one left side caught by Berrios.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
From the 39, Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards.
And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
it one here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. St. Brown on the catch.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Goff. He's going to let it fly. The guy's man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Goff. Now he's forced out right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Goff looking to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And he returns this to the 22. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts. But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Goff going to shift him around.
They'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, finds Williams.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Goff now looks to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker. Get me the 1st down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down the middle for getting this inside the 30. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Now gone. Oh, a short pass. The ball comes out. It doesn't get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Goff throwing again. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're hit.
He's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. So he's able to take it in from 3 yards out. Point after try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. First throw of the OT session for Tua. Oh, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field. The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning, and I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Being chased out left. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Goff now to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Goff. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Goff now looking to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Bates' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock. If they get the ball back for their offensive guys, maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the run. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Gone. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tim Patrick from 6 yards away. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Catch is made by Hardman. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Locates Hardman for another catch. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And again, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
From a defensive perspective, they have exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. The rifle's loaded. It's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 70 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, it was looking like they were going to have the ball in good field position, but now with that fumble, they don't have the football at all.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to imagine what he was thinking there, though, right? I can take this one, break it, go for a big one right here. But you and I both know, always protect the football is the #1 mantra for a kick return.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Gibbs again.
Oh, damn, I was on the phone. My bad, Raymond. My bad. Damn.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
I was on the phone for a second. I think I muted it.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Forgot.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, what did the offense get to?
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are 2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Go catch some passes, ain't he?
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
They were in the same play.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got
Bro was just standing there, bro. He was just standing there.
just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 40.
He ain't did nothing but run RPO bubble and inside zone out of trips. Literally the only thing he ran.
This offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Told you. He ran bubble inside zone out of that.
Here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Sliding out of the pocket. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second and short now following the fumble. And it's straight. It's Pacheco.
You get the ball and just run it a straight fucking line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, you're ready.
Why did that shit just look like play action?
Any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Hit.
The tight end, Kelsey. And it's
That was terrible.
1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes.
No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Mahomes to throw once more.
He threw that, bro.
The Chiefs now
That was literally the worst throw I ever fucking seen.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this game.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Pacheco.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh shit. I silly ran commit. I was trying to blitz all my linebackers.
This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side
definitely
of the
trying to
ball,
blitz all my
okay,
linebackers.
you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to slog their way down.
It's gonna run all the way to the sideline every time you get it.
Yeah, you know what?
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And
now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get out of the football. That's the mantra.
Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Well, what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah.
That nigga got the Tim.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might. So that means they've got to be aggressive. So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get out of the football. That's the mantra.
Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions use the big play to extend remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get out of the football. That's the mantra.
Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions use the big play to extend remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get out of the football. That's the mantra.
Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions use the big play to extend remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get out of the football. That's the mantra.
Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions use the big
be aggressive and find a
Just dunked on that man. Nigga quit after that shit. He quit after that. Let me get off this shit, man. Let me get off. Let me get off. Play some other shit. I was cooking today. I'm off this shit, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Stream stood strong today. 3 hours, no drops. Pretty good.